Oh, now I feel like my hair is fucked up. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I don't know, man. Sometimes I'm pretty good at it. It's like 50-50. It's like a 50-50 for sure. Oh yeah, no, dude, the wiggling goes down. It's a female mutt, indeed. Female mutt. Dude, it was uncanny, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, holy shit. Like, I don't know why, like, of all the people in my life that I was like, that's who you remind me of, it was him. Isn't that odd? Whatever, dude. Yeah, dude, I don't know, it was just the mannerisms and, like, the body language and stuff like that. But I was like, holy shit, bro. Well, that's a big boy crit. Man, it's so nice to be playing a game that's, like, not awful. It's not even that Crystal Barrows is... Well, yeah, it is awful, but, like, what's awful about it... What's awful about it is, like, it's, like, awful as well as it sucks to grind out. Just because you just gotta get to the Selkies. Fuck the Selkies. So it was like, oh man, it's like a bad combination. Fun to do a couple times for sure though. But VG has not approved my run yet, so it feels bad. He doesn't stream or speedrun anymore, so I'm sure he doesn't open speedrun.com anymore. But alas, he's the only mod. Ooh, a cake? Yo, I'm so hungry. Cake sounds dope. Y'all better believe I'm gonna pizza roll my brains out after this. Chocolate with chocolate ganache frosting. Is that what that word is? Ganache. That's what it looks like. Can't wait to have more, to be honest. What's going on, Riken Knight? How are you? Oh yeah. Speaking of which, you guys were here when I set the reminder on my phone about High Spirits' birthday, right? The fucking audacity that my phone did not remind me. But it's okay, because I told him 2 days before, so technically, I was first. Eating half of it for your birthday? Yeah, he was yesterday. Oh, that's right, because your birthday's tomorrow. Damn, that's a wild stretch right there you got, my dude. It's for both of you. Bad movement, man. I should have been on the other side of that pedestal. Old ass, dude, you're only like a year older than I am. We're not even old, bro. We're in our prime, dog. Live it, love it. Six years ago. I was still doing drugs 6 years ago. Well, not. I had just stopped. So I was in like probably the worst shape. Now I listen to emo rap music, so obviously good things are happening. No random battles, that's correct. Thank goodness. This is a bad fight. Yeah, I know, right? Hell yeah. Yeah, honestly, my date was not bad at all. It's just that I was like, saw it. I could be crystal barrering right now, bro. We went to a revolving sushi bar. First time I've ever been to one. They had 3 different conveyors, like to the to the side of us. Shit was actually crazy, bro. The topmost conveyor, like if you ordered something from the menu, it would and stop right at your table, and I was like, this fucking science. It's gone too far. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I couldn't, dude. It is for sure. It is. Part of me was like, ooh. Huh, I'm not sure. But the other part of me was like, let me see that ass. You know what I'm saying? The classic. The classic. Oh no, baby. Dude, if that baby ran towards Zaber, that would have been a sick ass baby. Now you guys know the whole part-time girlfriend thing. That's just kind of where I'm at, and nobody really seems to be about it. So it's like, no, she's like 5'3", dude. You know how I do. You know how I do, bro. Come on now. If she was too tall for me, I wouldn't have showed up. I'm a piece of shit. Made her pay for her dinner? Yeah, exactly. I would have been like, sorry, I can't afford to feed two people. That's who you are. You're 2 people, you mammoth of a creature. Nah, I low-key just would have never agreed to it to begin with. Chrono, was good. How are you? Oh man, I've had many Tinder dates that were, let's just say they were using old pictures. So I feel you. Walk out on principle. Yeah. Um, I didn't leave. But I left as soon as it was over, kind of thing. Like, oh, thank you so much. Oh, that was good. Check, please. Bail. Whereas the fortunate situation with the conveyor belt sushi places, I've always wanted to go to one. So even if the chick stood me up, which low-key happens, I would have been able to eat, have a great night, enjoy something I was already hoping to enjoy to begin with, then come home and PB, because every time I get stood up, y'all know. Y'all know we PB, my dude. Hey, what's going on, Kevin? How are you, man? That's so mean, Chrono. Your girlfriend works long hours.
Let's dispense with the foreplay.
Kevin, my man, thank you so much for dispensing the foreplay. Enjoy the ability to bet on it, my friend. You have earned it. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. That must have been a long time ago, though, right, Chrono? You've been with your girl for a minute. Hopefully she's doing good. Doing well, even. Oh! Crit! What's up, Bing? What's up, Big Daddy? Alright, no. 2 weeks before it. Wow, damn. That's crazy. Maybe old homeless girl is like, what's that movie where Ryan Reynolds like bangs people, and then they get married like immediately after? Good luck, Chuck. Is that Ryan Reynolds? Something like that. So far we've taken 3 more encounters than we should have. Or 2, right? 2, yeah. Oh, Dane Cook, even worse. Good luck, though. You're right. It is Dane Cook. Oh, don't worry. I just found out my roommates are fucking off to do their own thing. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, how long do you have, my guy? That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. See, I almost put my homies in that situation, but I figured I'll do 1 more year with them. But that's stressful, dude. I can totally understand. Beginning of June, I found out today. Yeah, that's not good enough notice, my guy. I at least told my homies that it would be like 3 months notice. It feels a little like they did you dirty. We actually have not even applied at a house yet, and we gotta be out in fucking 18 days. So, I'm gonna just start applying to shit like crazy. I have a colorful criminal history. So I'm trying to sort that out before I start getting all willy-nilly. Nart's gonna die. Please die. Oh, thank God. Oh no, that's just how people dress. Were you in Austin? Were you in Austin, Texas? Oh, New York. Okay. Eamon, you're legit trash, bro. Like, he's never good, bro. Oh, wow, you heard me talking shit. I had to waste an Oli a turn. Yes, we'll do it. Don't do it. Glance! Yeah, load times and a skip. There's a skip in the Switch. Saves about, I don't know, 12 minutes. However, the loads are so long that you actually end up losing time, even with the 12-minute skip. Yep. Yeah, it's only it's an only digital game. Yeah, the opening scene is like 20 seconds. Why did I do that? I forgot that menu for a second. Yeah, this is on PS4. The loads in this I'm on a PS4 Pro with an SSD, and the loads on this are so non-existent that I imagine even on the PC version you're only saving like a minute maybe in loads. You know, part of me is curious as to how much damage the singular spud would do, but I just don't think it's better than fire. The pure physical damage spell does way more, but it doesn't apply to DOT obviously. So this is a pretty favorable Drew. Oh damn! All right, that's pretty good. My gold split for that is fucking, or my PV split for that is actually mad crazy. Yeah, right now you can get this game on the Xbox One for like $13.52 or something. It's like 60% off. But it's on sale for less than $15 every week on a different console, and they just go through a rotation. Yeah, less than a month. Yeah, you have to own an Xbox One in order to buy it on the Xbox One. Well, I guess you really don't, but I mean, you probably should. And in which case, like, you're still losing, you know? Yeah. So when it first launched, it was just Earthlock Oh no, it was Earthlock Festival of Magic. Now it's just Earthlock, right? And when it first launched, the very first version that came out on the Xbox had a glitch in it where you could it had a glitch where you could like infinitely increase your stat, so you could just one-shot everything. But we are about almost an hour faster than that version now. And unfortunately, they patched that almost immediately, so you couldn't even do it again if you wanted to. But we're almost an hour faster than the Festival of Magic speedrun these days, thanks to things like 2x battle speed and shit like that. But this version of the game is a significantly vast improvement over the previous one. Does that sound good? Question mark. It's a neat game though, man. I definitely, for 15 bucks, I feel like 15 bucks is a very, very fair price for this game. I paid 30. Which is crazy because, like, it's almost harder to find the game not on sale than it is on sale. I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm glad to hear that. It's a fun game, dude. It's a fun game. If you can get it for 15 bucks or even 30, it's definitely worth it. And if you guys are curious about asking the developers of the game any questions, jump into my Discord, go to the Ask Snowcastle section, and put a question in there, because there's two grind elements. Collectively, it's probably about 20 minutes. And during that section at Limit Break, I'm going to ask them the questions that are submitted to that Discord channel, because they'll be doing commentary with me. Dope, man. Yeah, I run it on PS4 too. That's my preferred version as well. I'm not crazy about using the PC. So fortunately, the load times are good in this. Yeah, the combat is simple at a base level, which is awesome, but it has like a lot of room for challenge, because the way that it works is the more enemies you fight, the more EXP you get on a multiplier. Anything more than 4 gives you an outnumbered bonus, and it's like times 8 enemies gives you a shit ton of EXP, but obviously at the risk of getting the crap beat out of you, right? So it has a lot of risk reward in it that can help you expedite things or get stronger faster, and, you know, what have you. But it's neat. I like it. I like that EXP system. Excuse me. Also, like, if you're playing it casually, you can really utilize the gardening in this, which we don't in the speedrun, because it takes place in real time. However, casually, if you get the opportunity to, you can create all kinds of shit. And yeah, I like the art style as well. I actually really like the art. The colors are like rich, and it's good. Damn, didn't get the plants to respawn. That sucks. Gonna pick up Benjo's blaster. I haven't decided if it's like better. I mean, like it obviously adds damage, but I'm not enough that I'd noticed a difference in anything. But we're gonna get it for sure, because just purely based on numbers, it's obviously better. So what you're seeing me do is, for anybody who's unfamiliar, is those stones that I'm touching. Those are like where you would save, but they're also like when you warp to the island, you can warp back to any stone you've touched throughout the game. So I touched them just so that I can basically have them active for warping potential later, because we're gonna come back to Zaber a little bit, quite a bit later in the game. And if you didn't have that warp, you'd have to run from like either here or the swamp or whatever, so it would suck. But the fast travel is a dope ass mechanic. This game lends itself to speedrunning a lot, actually. So right here is where the switch skip is. You cut out this whole next section, because after this cutscene, you can warp yourself down to where she is and just continue on. You skip like this whole next dungeon area I'm about to do by doing it, but the load times are literally so bad that it still isn't good enough to like make the Switch version even a second faster. In fact, the Switch version is still like a lot slower. Like, I cannot express to you how bad they are, and I have no idea why. Like, I know the Switch isn't like PS4 Pro as far as hardware is concerned, but I thought at least all the current gen stuff was somewhat near each other. Could also be maybe how Snowcastle has the Switch version of the game made. I don't know if there's like a difference. Oh, you're a fucking dick, dude. So when you're stunned, you can't run away. You have to wait for it to wear off. Or just kill everything, obviously, but it takes longer to kill stuff. Especially with glances and animations and things like that. So I just passed my turn until the character that was stunned was no longer stunned. But, yeah, running away in this game is guaranteed. It's really fast. Anytime that you force a random encounter on your own, you get the first, all your teammates get to attack first, which is super handy. So that, coupled with the ability to run away on command, no ifs, ands, or buts, is super nice. Also, I like that the 2x battle speed in this game makes it, it's not like the Zodiac Age, where it's like crack speed, you know what I mean? And it's only in battle. So I really like that about this. Like, it's still like, it's playable. I'm not forfeiting enjoyment, like how the game looks like dog shit because I'm just zipping through everything. Getting stunned on an art is probably the best case scenario, to be honest. So each puzzle section has like these little amory receptors. You got to kill the things of corresponding colors and put them in the different, you know, little pedestals or whatever, receptacles. Fortunately, like, I don't really like puzzles, but this game, it does a good job of like having puzzles, not making them overly complex, but also making them like you at least have to think about it enough to where it's not just like something that feels like it was thrown in there to slow you down. So I appreciate that because, man, for fuck's sake. Because boy, do I hate puzzles. Speaking of which, background guy is playing Beyond the Beyond, and I feel kind of bad because I went in and I was like, "Oh, dude, which one of your viewers voted for this?" And he was like, "Ha ha ha." Well, then like 30 people over the course of that hour came in and said the exact same thing, and I was like, "All right, guys, he's gonna get kind of tilted if we all just keep telling him how shitty this is. He's gonna know." Pretty funny though, man. It's a pretty bad game. And to be fair, like, it's only bad because it's annoying and slow. No, he's not using turbo. I actually asked that without him really knowing why, because he doesn't really understand the battle system. So I was like, "Hey, do you ever use turbo when you play casually?" He's like, "No, I don't." And I was like, "Oh, okay. No reason. Kappa." Just kidding. Very big reason. Yeah, it's not even that it's like awful. It's just long for no reason. So, like, if you're fighting all the fights and you're over leveled and shit, it's not going to be as bad boss wise and stuff. But man, that's a lot of fights to have to fight. Like, every few steps you're taking fights. And you're doing puzzles on top of the fights. So anytime that you're trying to think your way out of... Oh, damn it. You're trying to think your way out of a puzzle. And you're like, okay, maybe this will work. Maybe this will work. And you're trying different things. Well, over the course of that, you're just getting bodied by encounters. Yeah, he is playing English. Yeah, because he doesn't know. He doesn't know that Japanese is best girl. But that's what I told him. I was like, I told him the Japanese version is faster because I talked about speedrunning it. And he's like, "Oh, I didn't know you speedran it." And I was like, "Yeah. I run it in the Japanese version. As far as I'm aware, I'm the only runner." And they were like, "Well, Bowie did a run." And I was like, ripperonis. But yeah, he's playing in English, which for all of you guys who do know Beyond the Beyond and like the differences, it's pretty rough. English sucks. Yeah, the temple, that's the worst place in the whole game. It's like an hour and 20 minutes into the speed run, and like you got like a 20% chance of making that there alive. To be fair, you can kind of do it in a different order if you really like to, but it doesn't. It's not any better. Please don't stun. Thank God. Yeah, it's fucking huge, dude. Doing that puzzle and being kind of like not really over leveled at all and having very limited options. Money, you don't have any money, you don't have any new gear. You got one character that's literally useless. And then you got two squishy mages. Well, Annie's kind of a bruiser mage. And Finn. So it's like you just gotta trudge your way through that trash. And because it is it's such a large dungeon with such an intricate puzzle, you're there forever trying to figure that shit out. I did it first as well because it's significantly faster, but you can do other stuff. It's just I don't think it makes it that much better, to be honest. Unless the only way to make it better is to know how to do the puzzle going into it, just because of the astronomically high encounter rate. So right here, if I open up the character wheel to switch characters, I'll soft lock. It's one thing I did once because I was like, oh, I can switch characters. I was holding in the button. So I switched to Nart, And then once this little scene right here finished, I couldn't move because it thought I was on Nart. And I was like, oh, damn it. And then random as hell. One day I soft-locked leaving Zaber in a marathon of all things. And I was like, I've literally never seen this before. How is this possible? But outside of those two things, one, exceptionally easy to dodge because you know how it works. And the other just was like this weird one-off situation. Oops. Come on, Nart. What the fuck are you doing up here, bro? Yeah, if you take all the fights, like, each fight takes a long time. That's kind of the issue, right? It'd be nice if it was, like, fights are super quick, but that's not, oh my God, that's not the case at all. Yeah, she doesn't really need anything yet. Yeah, magic is good, but like MP restorative items early on are mad expensive. And there's only one place you get it. And it's right before that rough section. But they're too expensive unless you're in Japanese and have infinite money. So it's like you can't even lean on that for very much. And also, like, you know, it's also the source of your healing, so it's kind of like a catch-22. Yeah, it's definitely not insta-win. Steiner magic way late in the game is really, really strong, but even then, it's not an insta-win. I watched Odo do something the other day where he got a certain character, I think it was Finn, and at a certain level his magic did like 2,000 damage or something. But I mean, it was like in his evolved form, like hella late into like 30, like level 35. We get like level 2 of the evolved form, and only because we have to. Or fuck off. Yo, Ive is, yeah, Ive is killing me. Oh yeah, Taunt is really good. I actually routed him into, the run, but Odo's run, obviously, is farly superior, and he doesn't use him, so apparently it's not necessary. Because there's a grind section later on in the game that he makes a lot better. But yeah, Taunt is good as fuck. You just gotta go like way out of your way to get him. Yeah, this is a slow fight, bro. We're gonna lose mad time. Mad time here. Please die. Of course you berserk, dude. That was Ive is like the most impactful character in that fight, and she really sucked the dick on that one. Is it that far out? You have to go to the village anyways? Yeah. You have to go to the village later in the game. But you get him at like level 4 or something, or level 2. So obviously, you're in a bad spot. Like, he's not, his worth is extremely diminished. But you can go there early, like like before you leave the port city. And you can get him, and you can carry him along with you, but you got to go out of your way to do it. It's about a 15-minute time loss, even with like optimal, you know, having the escape branch and the warp stone and all that shit as well. Yeah, see, like, you can absolutely get Taunt, and the amount of time that it would take you to get Taunt, get him some levels, get back to town, you go deal with all that, you'd be in a better spot for the temple for sure, but... And so that game casually is a far different beast for sure. Wow, what a waste. What a fucking waste. Please get lucky with some counters since I just wasted one of Olia's turns. Nope. Oh. Damn. Oh shit. Don't want those guys to land. They do a crap ton of damage in AoE. Yay. Okay, that guy needs to be targeted first. Oh, you, for fuck's sake. Oh, that guy got stunned. That's nice. Crit. Big Daddy crit. No, fuck all that. We need Eamon to go. I mean, oh, perfect. I have to go first. That was a really good fight. It's not always that you roll high enough to kill them all in one turn. Hey, thank you so much, Dizzle. I appreciate it. Good luck on your cake as well, my friend. Make sure you post pics in the Discord. We trying to eat. And if I don't see you again, happy birthday tomorrow. I'll tell you again tomorrow. All right, Foxes, fire away. What's good? Damn. Eamon's getting 8, bro. Dude, what is happening? If you have a game series that you love and the latest, so that's a good question, considering that's literally what happened with Ni no Kuni 2. I don't know, man. I would say play it just for the sake of giving it a go for a little bit. Oh, for fuck's sake, this is bad. Just for the sake of giving it a go for a little bit, maybe you come to like it. You know, maybe there's some things you end up liking about it. But at the same time, if it costs money or whatever, I would wait for it to go on sale or something like that at the very least. Really don't want to forfeit a turn on Nart where he has to heal himself because he doesn't develop Bond like that. This fight's getting away from me, my dudes. Yeah, so I would drop it after that and never play it again. I agree, because that's literally what happens with Ni no Kuni 2. When it came out, I was very, very upset. Please get to Nart's turn. Please, please, Nart. Dope. Please don't attack Eamon. Bad. Please. Nice. Nice-oo. Nice-oo. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad game if you like action RPGs or whatever, you know. It's just that in comparison to the first, like you were asking, like I loved Ni no Kuni. And when that one came out, I was like, it's not the game that I love, that's for sure. But if you already own it, I would give it a go, finish it out. That way you can at least, nobody can ever tell you, oh man, well you only played it this far, so you know, that's not fair. Because they will. Trust me, they will. Did Oli just not get a turn, or like? Oh no, I did. Odd. I don't even remember doing that. Realistically, I could swap them after Gob King here. Make this fight a little bit better, or at least contribute towards Eamon and Ive's Bond. I don't know that they would get Bond 1 right away, but they maybe they would, which would make quad dragging a little bit better and give them a talent early as well. Dude, are you fucking serious? That's unreal. Kingdom Hearts 3. That's fair, man. I'm not a... Oh, yikes. I'm not a player of Kingdom Hearts myself, so I can't really speak to how great the game is or isn't. But just using the Ni no Kuni example, that's definitely my 2 cents. Because you know, especially with Kingdom Hearts, you don't want to be in a situation where you're like, you know, I didn't enjoy it, and someone's like, well, you didn't beat it, so like, you know, you can't say that. It's not fair. You can be like, nah, dude, I played it just the same as you, and these are my thoughts, and these are why. Finish the story. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, like, if you've followed along with the games, it's tying up some loose ends for sure. Whether they be done in excellent fashion or not. And I feel like if you've already started playing it at all, you probably should just finish it out strong. I think it's probably a bigger decision to be made when it comes down to, like, should I buy this game? But that game, everybody bought that game. That's just how it works. They did, right? It wasn't a question of, I don't know if I should buy it, I don't know if I'll like it. That was like, when it came out, it was, people just ate it up, because it's, you know, been so long since the last one or whatever, and it's got a cult following. You'd have to play like 8 games and 2 mobile apps to understand the story. You should, Zane, you should kick up Azure Dreams, man. I'm not a dungeon crawler person at all, or roguelike, but Azure Dreams is a hoot, man. It is a hoot, and that community has exploded. You know, large part in thanks to Sand Knight and everybody's, you know, recent tournament, but I never thought I would be interested in a game like that, and I had a good time playing it. I mean, I got 2-0'd in both of my tournament matches, but I regret nothing. I've seen a lot of back and forth about how, like, it's more like Kingdom Hearts 3, or it's more like Kingdom Hearts 2 instead of 3, and people wanted it to be more like 3, or something like that. I can't remember exactly. Do you think Olia's carpet matches the drapes? We can only hope. Hey, submit that to the Ask Snowcastle Discord channel. We'll ask during Limit Break. Could you imagine, I'll be sitting there at Limit Break, and I'll be like, alright, and the next question is going to come from Chrono Crosser, and it says, Dear Snowcastle, does Olia's carpet match the drapes? Everybody there would be like, so appalled. I'd be like, what? It's a legit question. I think we've all been wondering, okay? Come on now. You guys were thinking it too. Yeah. Hey, you gotta go. You gotta leave. You're actually not even welcome at the event anymore. I'd be like, man, that's whatever. I'll be at the all-you-can-eat sushi place. Laters. Fuck. Planned. Later, Beetle. Da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about, Foxes. Fruit basket. Yeah, there are so many words in there that I didn't understand. No, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. I imagine it's like a show or something, or a comic strip or something. That's usually what it is when I don't understand. I don't watch TV at all. I'm a pleb. I started the Umbrella Academy recently. Oh, it's an anime. Okay, that makes sense. That sounds like some anime ass shit to happen. Dude, one of my favorite animes of all time is an older anime. Monster. Monster. She loved Monster or fruit baskets? We always lose time on this split. I don't get it. I have to go back and watch my VOD to understand better. Like my PB. Dude, we're shilling out damage though. Good lord. Whoa. Get the shaking, my dude. Thank you. Hello. Oh, fruit basket. That is not excellent. Fuck it. That's gonna hurt me a little bit, boys. That's gonna hurt me a lot. Holy shit, I should have got him up. What a mistake. Alright, we need to do some micromanagement. Let's do some thinking. Where do we make this up? Yeah, you know, I was an anime hater once, and I have seen the light. Okay, cool. Yeah, he's like a pig and a rabbit mixed. He is dope as fuck. Well, he could have another one for the dev talk, he says. He could have a rabbit wiener, dude. Aren't the pig wieners, aren't those the ones that are like all spirally and crazy looking? Wow, we only got 6 enemies here. That sucks. Yeah, the pig's wieners look like this huge corkscrew. It's really odd. Don't ask me how I know that. I don't remember. But I do. We don't have magic focus yet, do we? No, we don't get it until the Scroll Red Desert. Trying not to Google. Dude, Google it. Seriously, it's worth knowing. It's worth knowing, guys. Trust me. Take my word for it. Look it up. No. Oh, we're actually not that badly underleveled. We're gonna have to run from those before enemies start dropping off. 1, 2, 3. Oh, nice. No, we're fine. Have you ever been to either of those places? Question mark. If not, you are in for a treat. LOL. Alright. Yeah, fuck, I don't know what I want to do with him. I'll give him resilience. It makes the most sense, I guess. Hey, Chrono, always a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for dropping some very dank shower thoughts on me. Have a great rest of your night. Holla at your girl for me. Enjoy your week off, my guy. I'll catch you again next time for show. An anatomy kit. Oh, you didn't need to do all that, but $50. Isn't that like something you do at school? They made you pay $50? Or you did it on your own for funsies? You crazy bastard. You into some weird shit. Oh, if you want to do it on your own, okay. But then you have to like, I don't know, man, that's weird. And you gotta like find your own pig. Just come to Dallas and hop on Tinder, man. There's plenty to choose from. Oh, that was wrong. I mean, that was wrong. That's my bad, y'all. That was uncool. I meant like pig-headed men. That's what I meant. I wonder how not to lose time on Quad Dragon. Losing almost a whole minute is ridiculous. Oh, really? That's neat. Yeah, you know what, YouTube, that makes a lot of sense. I'm sure you can watch most of that stuff, considering that it's educational and not necessarily grotesque. That Amory's receptor is gonna be so fucking far. Wow, that's worst case scenario. We don't want to fight that. It's useless. That was so fucking greedy of me. That was crazy. Can't believe we made that. We're gonna have to wait for another one. That's how overheated we still are. And this is like one of the longer runs. Nice. So we actually waited a little bit longer than we needed to, but it's okay. Let's ride. If we can get a Shram by like 108.30, that would be super dope. So like this is a really neat puzzle. As far as like RPG puzzles and shit go, this is a neat puzzle, having to like micromanage being overheated and stuff like that. It's cool and it's unique and it's not like overly complex, but adds like some, you have to take it with some pause. Oh yeah, it's like the snootiest place on Earth. Cool, cool. Wait, did I change Taika? Yeah, I did. Now we're gonna have a bad time. Alrighty, let's hope to have a good fight here. Transition that into a good barnacle. Have a good time. Oh, dude, that sounds dope. That sounds amazing. That was a really good first cycle, as long as he doesn't do a spin. Nice. Nice-oo. Nice, really good first cycle. Yeah, good luck. I mean, it's not actually that hard. You can easily do it. You just gotta play that game, which is like the challenge. Nice. I'm gonna revisit that game eventually, especially now with all the with the difference in turbo and whatnot. Wow, great fight. That's really what you want to have happen. Oh, especially with that as well. Very nice indeedy. No, he didn't. He got to, not the final boss, but you have to fight Ramu and Shutat right before you fight Acadius. He died at Ramu and Shutat. Oh yeah, totally. Sorry, that was a text message response. It's a hard ass run. I think Bowie was 13 hours in and died. It's fucking awful, dude. The game is shit. I always go the wrong direction there. I'm gonna do it this way. Okay, we need a challenge. That ain't excellent. We're just gonna YOLO it. There's gotta be a challenge. That was awful. Four fucking firestorms, not a single challenge. Yikes. Nah. It'll be totally fun. I love going there and making the snooty people tilted. Yeah, especially with the addition of turbo and everything, and the refinement of the route. Well, dude, the addition of turbo really is everything. That makes every encounter in that game astronomically easier. So it's huge. That's a huge change. So just getting a spreadsheet to tell me like what the EXP values are for every single enemy in the game, so I know like what fights are ideal to take and what are ideal to skip for, you know, like what's worth EXP. I think it would. I think it'd be a. I'm definitely gonna revisit that run sooner than later. But yo, actually, low key, my schedule's kind of booked, bro. We'll do it like this. What's going on, Aqua? How are you? Yeah, so this is, as soon as Limit Break's done, we're probably just going to do this game until Limit Break. And as soon as Limit Break is done, we will be doing Final Fantasy Worlds. And then once Yokai 4 Watch comes out, we're going to route and run that. And once that's in a good place, then I'll start looking at Beyond the Beyonds and stuff like that. Oh, they didn't get to use Bond. That's why. Means we're guaranteed going to have Bond during Mushi. Muishi. Oops. There it is. Jesus. So right there, I need to fight 4 enemies at once. I get a bigger EXP bonus. And there was only 3 targeting me for some reason. And we don't have Olia right now. She's gone from the party until we make it to Suvia. So as a result, we can't like use her intimidating shout to gather everybody up. Kind of a pain, but... Nice. And at that point, I will use intimidating shout. I knew that was gonna happen. That's what I get. So hopefully, we're just gonna do 2 more, and hopefully that's good enough. We just need to, both parties, Nart and Taika and Ivan and Eamon both need to, in these next 2 fights of 4, both level up their bond. It's very important. Do I still have fire spuds on Eamon? I don't think I do. I guess it doesn't really matter, because I'll just be utilizing fire trap. And today we're going to get a ton of free time save, but it's going to impact the second half of the run for sure. We're going to do, we're going to go into everything a level less than we usually do. By cutting a round off of the Suvia grind. So we're only going to do 2 of Zaber, 2 of Suvia, as opposed to 2 and 3 like we used to. It'll save us about 7 minutes. But it'll obviously put a stress on how difficult some of the in-games, or the stuff at the rest is, you know. It's going to be a lot harder, but we should be alright. Hopefully this kills. Nice. Nope, they both got bonds. Perfect. We actually won't notice the difference in level until we do that round. Of Suvia, because like as soon as we kill Mushy, we're gonna be the same level we would be anyways. That's just how that fight works. I need to get everybody into correct. Eamon needs to be in. No, actually, everybody is in correct stance. Nice. But we are going into Mushy a little bit lower level than I'd like to, so. Only Taika has leveled up. Earthmaster for sure. Yeah, fuck it. Just yellow strat this. I didn't save either, so I guess it doesn't matter. Can't PB if I can't PB that way. Oh no, I did need him in a different stance. That's right. We just absolutely cannot have. Okay, I was about to say if Taika gets stunned, then we're in rough shape. But he didn't, so. Mushy can't bleed as far as I remember. So we're gonna lean on Ive doing fire trap. Oops. Followed up by Eamon doing Spud Blast to didn't pop that fire trap. Oh no. If Mushy has a melee turn, it pops itself, so that happens. Guess we'll do this. Nice. That was a beautiful fucking Mushy, dude. My goodness. PS3 set up to record. Wait, what are we talking about? It's on the PS3. Oh, is that what you're playing Beyond the Beyond on? Yeah, if you do a run through of it, and get some numbers, I would definitely not be against it for sure. I think there might actually be one out there though, before I send you off on that god-awful quest. If I remember correctly, Learning Labs sent me an EXP document once upon a time. He was a guy who considered running it with me, but once he realized how long it was going to be, he opted out. So we're going to go pick up a magic tile over here. There's only a specific amount of, a very, very limited amount of magic tiles in the game. Because they didn't want to give you like access to tons and tons of the same stat tile, because they wanted you to kind of flex between like having this guy has some magic and this guy has some strength as well, and you know, make characters kind of like good at multiple things. Well, in the run, that's not interesting to us. We need Taika to have nothing but magic, and then whatever ability tiles he might have equipped as well. We're not interested in mixing and matching. Can't afford the 24-pack Napoleon. You're gonna have to mix and match. We just watched that shit again the other day. It's a classic. Everybody needs armor, to be honest. Oh shit. That's fine. And I saved my my bond on Ive and Eamon. So if Ive goes first, that would be dope. We can actually get a fire drop and a pop off. Okay, that's not excellent. That's very unexcellent, in fact. Nice, we did get a stun though. Fuck it. I don't know if that was exactly the move, but we're alright. Please don't kill us, Taika. Okay, he didn't have the aim ring. Thank God. That could have been bad. We basically forfeit a turn, but as long as we don't get AoE'd. Nice, that's really favorable. Wow, really good fight. I'll definitely look. Period. What day are we thinking? Question mark. Weekend is not good for you, right? Question mark. This is an incredible run so far. The EXP difference is going to hurt a little bit here in a while. We've died at more fights than I would care to, for sure. Hopefully we can get lightning really easy. Please be beetles. Oh, there's one. Dope. Right next to a plant as well. Oh, dope! Literally perfect. We got Gust as well from the little rat, but it's irrelevant. We don't care about Gust. Quake is so good because it can stun. Also, the tutorial for crafting talents gives us the opportunity to craft an Earth Mastery rune for free. So it adds 15% damage to Quake, or 30% rather. As well, Lightning is second best because Taika's default bangle, basically the weapon he comes equipped with, has a lightning affinity on it. So it gives 15% increase to that as well. Now lightning is also good against enemies that are weak to it naturally, and it has a chance to add a really good DOT. So those are definitely the two most optimal. Everything else is kind of like useless to us in the speed run. But casually, I would, if you're curious about playing this game casually, I would invite you to go and get those things because they're tons of, Taika's a ton of fun. It's funny, like, this is my run that's supposed to de-rust me for Limit Break coming up. I need to get de-rusted over the course of the next 2.5 weeks. And we're on, like, 3.5 minute world record pace. But this is a game that can surprise you. So I plan to lose time over the next couple splits. But at the Suvia grind, we're going to save probably about 5 or 6 minutes. So whatever our time save is going into that will be pretty indicative of just how fat of a time save we have available to us. We are going to lose time in like every split after the Suvia grind, I imagine, just because we're going to be a level lower throughout. And then we're going to be a level lower at the final boss as well. So all the fights are a little bit riskier, but there's no way we'll lose the amount of time that we saved. Like we're gonna net gain time save for sure, by quite a few minutes, I imagine. So it'll be neat to get a feel for just what this new route shift is capable of. Also, my PB doesn't have the sewer skip in it, which is something I recently came up with when I was practicing for those marathons I was running. So that saves about 45 seconds to a minute and a half, depending on like how lucky you are with it. So sub 3, it's looking more and more realistic every day. It's gonna take some good luck as well as like some quality execution, but maybe along this 2.5 week journey to Limit Break, where we're grinding this game out every night, we can get that to happen. That's always been my goal for this game. I think that's like the last thing to push for, and part of me is like it's doable, and then part of me is like maybe not so much. When that Switch skip came out, I was like, oh man, if the Switch loads just even decent, then it's a free sub 3. But no, it actually still loses time because the Switch is trash. Oops. Switch to Olia because she's you need Olia to do the sewer skip. Yeah, there's actually so in this game, once you do like a certain amount of things, you can go to the prison and fight like souped up versions of all the final bosses or all the bosses in the game and get a bunch of like rewards for it. And it's called like the Karba prison. I've never done it before. It's different than the Hollow Knight, which is like the secret boss or whatever. I wonder, did Earthlock Festival of Magic have a boss in this area? Because I think this might be the only dungeon that doesn't have a boss in it. So I wonder if it was something that they were like, dude, it's just too much, too quick. And they moved something around or got rid of it. Because they had you fought Adarin twice in the, and we only fought her once. So I know that they removed that fight for difficulty's sake. Because you literally fought Gob King and then immediately fought Adarin. You know? Pretty painful shit, but... Oh, wow, that sucks. I should have hit square there and forced them both. Probably gonna have to take this one as well. Nope, we're good. I'll just make sure I whistle on the way back, since they're gonna be staggered in their aggro rate. There you go, nice. There's a heads up play. Wait, is it really? Question mark? Why the fuck do you know that? Alright, this part right here is a bitch. So I'm gonna do it a specific way. There you go. This is still significantly faster than the intended way, regardless of how many... Oh, that was it right there. We just gotta run fast. Nice, 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 nice. I think that Olia's whistle triggering afterwards buys you more time, because it makes that shit way more consistent. So right there, you're not supposed to be able to make it past those plumes of smoke. I just accidentally did one day, and I thought that that was just like how it worked, and then I did some testing and realized that it is in fact not how it works. And then I was just kind of doing some cheeky stuff. So this is a sewer skip right here. We're gonna skip these plumes. Damn it. We're gonna attempt to skip the plumes. Like I said, you can get unlucky with the way that it works is once you finish a battle, anything on the overworld map has to come back. It'll reload in, and it takes a various amount of time to do so. So you can actually skip the... Oh, what the fuck? Iframes! I actually really don't know how that just happened, but we were gonna do it the way we did everything else, but here we are. I'll take it. That was weird. But yeah, so by just doing that little encounter and run away whistle situation right there, we save about a minute. We probably only saved about 45 seconds because we died and took an extra encounter interaction, but otherwise you have to like go and do this other little section of it where you have to walk past smoke plumes and wait for them to like go down and then move forward and keep doing it. It's a little puzzle thing. As well as take a couple encounters and run away and stuff like that. So we just effectively skip just a small leg of it. Pretty neat mechanic. Definitely not intended. What is non-potable water? Does anybody know? Well, we didn't get the skip. Or we didn't get the trick. It's unfortunate. So we're not going to save any time here, my friends. Oh my god, we didn't get it twice. For fuck's sake. Now we're losing time, but it's whatever. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Somebody, I was like, non-potable water, and they were like, it's pronounced potable. And I was like, what the fuck? Why? But anyways, there was this, I was following this truck today, and it said that it's like a big ass water tank truck, and on it said like non-potable water. And then I noticed underneath it was just pouring it out. It was like it had like a drain unplugged or something in the bottom of this truck, and it was just dumping it all over the road everywhere it drove. And I was like, man, what the fuck? Cooling something? That makes sense. It's a nuclear reactor water, basically. Although I imagine that water probably has to be distilled. Thanks for the Slumdog Millionaire situation, Kelly. I appreciate it. Anyway, I took a snap of that truck dumping all that water, and I said, this non-potable water truck is dumping water everywhere. And somebody just replied to it and said, it's pronounced potable. One time I was little, and I saw something similar happen, and I said that, and my mom corrected me, and I'll never forget it. And I was like, okay. You just Slumdog Millionaired me, bro. So now we're going to start the first leg of the grind. She's not going to understand the Slumdog Millionaire reference. I'm going to have to explain it. That feels bad. Whatever. I'm not explaining it. I don't explain anything. I don't have to explain myself to you. Yeah, I'm not. And that's what I thought. He needs magic. He needs resilience. Oh shit, I fucked one up. She needs... We'll give her might for now. We need to have them in range stance. And let's go! So for the grinds, basically what happens is at the end you get a rating based on if you killed all of the enemies in each round in a singular fight. Oof, don't want to do that. So you also get more EXP per fight by fighting as many as possible. So there's like a fine line between like making things harder on yourself and fighting as much shit as possible in order to level up, ideally. So we use Olia's whistle to gather as many enemies as possible, so that we can kill them all in one big fight. Now here it helps to have Aemon's Bond, which we don't have. That's unfortunate. We can't use Taika's, I'm afraid, because we need it for the 4th phase, which is like a bunch of plants that you gotta kill really quickly. It's an awful fight. This fight is just a little less awful, but unfortunately we're not gonna be able to just mow it down because we used Aemon's Bond in Adarin, and usually we don't have it there, so it hasn't recharged yet. Those guys that I'm killing, they cast Buffer, which is like a magic and physical damage reduction, so we need them to die first. Perfect. It's not so bad then. Fight went pretty alright. Usually you can kill them in 1 or 2 turns, though. But now we can utilize their bond for maybe the last fight or something. That's kind of a neat way that this game works. It's like you kind of got to remember where you got value from certain things and where you're going to lose it later on. If you miss EXP here, you have to then get it later. If you get it early, you can cut some things out. So it's like constantly evolving in that respect. I should have used lightning. Oh, I don't have it equipped. So just flat out knowing more about the game is like your absolute best chance. These cherubies need to die first. Oh, Jesus Christ. Monster. Oh, wow. So, I guess, man, there's not really a good spot where we're going to be able to utilize their bond then. So it's pretty much just lost value at this point. The way that AoE magic works as well, for the record, is very important. So like, say I'm going to do 1,000 damage and there's 8 enemies on the screen, that 1,000 damage gets split up evenly between everybody. No! That sucks. I hit circle just a tad too early, so now we're going to lose a lot of value. We're going to get 500 less EXP. We're already going to be low on EXP in this run because we missed quite a bit earlier on. That sucks. That's a real big shame. Single input was too quick. I can't believe that thing took so long to aggro me. It's alright. We do 2 rounds of this, so as long as you get gold in one of them, you're in like pretty good shape. But to my point about AoE magic, it's more advantageous. It's more advantageous to get rid of enemies than it is to spread out damage and kill things like all at once or whatever. If that makes sense. So we're only gonna get silver, which sucks, but you know, it's okay. Okay, we need... oh, we didn't get any. Fuck, I didn't actually consider that. That's going to be a little bit of a pain. So Taika needs Bonds of Battle, and he needs... Damn, dude. We're hurting. We're hurting because of that. You don't get all these tiles. So what we'll do now is switch her to Resilience. To give him more might. And we'll balance it out later. Then we need to switch the bonds for these guys, and we're back in. The bond needs to happen here. If you don't remember to swap those people, then you won't have max bond by the time you reach Valverici Bow. And it's very, very important because it gives Taika fire immunity, which is something that Valve Ichibo likes to DOT on you. And Taika is so, so important. He absolutely cannot die. That was a heads-up play to swap around the armor and resilience for the might. I'm happy with that. Although Taika is going to be significantly weaker. The fact that we did get Bonds of Battle on him is important, though. So that's like the most important thing above all. Bonds of Battle is when you get hit and you take damage, you get Bond. Otherwise, you only get Bond when like you do an action that isn't on your own self. Like if Nart heals somebody, he can't heal himself and develop Bond. So it's important because we need, like I said earlier, Taika needs to have a full Bond bar by the time we get to that 4th fight, and he should. It usually happens pretty easy, but just to be safe. You can't chance it. And we'll pull Bonds off later, but it's actually quite advantageous to have on him as a whole. Quick Rest is really good. Energize is really good. Usually we put Energize on him. We take it from Nart, but I didn't have enough talents in order to be able to do that. I played around a lot when I was routing this game initially with the different combinations of bonds and abilities and things like that. And I think the one I use now is pretty much as good as you can get it. Please kill everybody. Right, dope. Sucks that Taika goes first. This happened a few different times. You never want that to happen because obviously he doesn't have an opportunity to get a magic bonus buff on him from Nart before he uses an ability. So you're losing a little bit of value. Come on. Sometimes animations like really drag on. That's why you'll see me if I don't have to, I'll pass turns and as opposed to like casting an extra buff with Nart just to bypass just to bypass having to sit through an animation. But I don't know damage rolls exactly, percentages and all that kind of stuff like off the top of my head. I'm not I don't know the game that well. But I can have a decent feel for like Taika needs one more buff to be able to kill this. Oh, nice. We're actually not super far behind level-wise. We're only probably about like half a level on Aim and Ive. That's about it. So we Sweet Dreams here to put them to sleep. And as long as you do an elemental attack, you can you won't wake them up. And you get a bonus for not taking damage. So, but an EXP bonus. So we got double turn and whirlwind and a bunch of talents, thankfully. We did lose time though. Even though there's a minute of time save in the sewer, we still lost time. That's pretty bad. That means we lost technically like a minute and a half. But it's okay. We'll save a bunch during the Suvia grind, so that's something. First, we gotta go die real quick. What's going on, Mocha? How are you? Two years. Yeah, I was running Parasite Eve last you were in my chat, man. And I think you were there for Final Fantasy IX, maybe the tail end of it. Can't remember. I know for a fact Parasite Eve, though. Yeah, how are you, man? Hopefully the 2 years have been kind to you, my friend. I'm doing alright. No complaints. No complaints from me, man. None at all. What's up, boss? What? Dude, I had Whataburger for lunch, but duh. I want a number 5 with only pickle, add avocado, and Dr. Pepper. I got cash too, so. Yeah, 2 Whataburgers in a day, bro. That's what I'm about. Yeah, I got no complaints, man. I've just been speed running for these past 2 years. Just speed running my balls off. We need. Oh, well, we already had 10. Nice. Should be a fair amount. Pickles and avocado. Yo, dude. Y'all sleeping on avocado, bro. Avocado goes on everything, dog. I'm one of those white people. Some Zoomer shit. What is Zoomer? Oh yeah, like a start takes away the box, doesn't it? No, it takes away. It like opens the screen up to full display. You can do that kind of in Azure Dreams as well. It's lag reduction. Maybe not. It might actually induce more lag. That game is shit. Oh, Zoomers. Oh, okay. Drink monsters. Do they really? Damn, we had a lot of agility. Oh, it's because we haven't put it on anybody because he was missing shit. We need to be up here because we need magic, we need lightning, we need magic. She needs, I guess, just might, maybe some armor. He needs armor. That's correct. All right, cool. We're in really good shape, guys. Sounds a lot like me. I'm only 31. Dude, that's crazy. As I creep closer and closer to 30, I'm like, damn, dog. I'm almost 30, bro. That's crazy. I remember when I was a kid, I was like, 30? Might as well be dead. And now I'm thinking the exact same thing. That thought process has not changed. Oh, really? Because I'm thinking baby boomers for sure. And I'm like, dude, those guys were born in like the 60s, bro. It's really not. If you flub the input to switch to Pat, it's really not worth switching back. Do I have full bond? Oh, I need to put heal in Nart. For sure. One stun. I guess that's alright. If Taika can take a decent amount of damage, we don't need a buff anymore. If Taika can take a decent amount of damage during all this, we can have enough bond for Aemon to one-shot the fight before Adarin. That would be nice. This fight's actually kind of tough. I might need to use Nard's Regen here. It makes more sense to use it early than late, so that's probably what I'm gonna do. I think that's the heads up play. Oh yeah, especially after this. We don't need a single turn. Oh, never mind. Sucks. This is actually kind of risky. This has turned into a risky situation here. Come on, Taika, I need some stuns, buddy. We're just gonna have to do it. That sucks. Like, these guys do a fuck ton of damage. Should be it though. Armor. Well, he has it. Armor. Probably need to heal everybody. Yeah, that's probably good enough. Oh. Probably good enough. Holding out of touch? No way, dude. At 30? Come on now. 31? No, you're crazy. You're crazy. You're watching a speed run right now. That's so progressive of you, dude. That's so in touch. Oh, so primarily right here, all we need to do is hope for Taika gets some stuns and make sure Aemon doesn't die. So far, we're off to a terrible, terrible fucking start. Oh, and I attacked the stun one. I'm an idiot. Please, everybody attack Taika. Get him some bond, but don't kill him. That's helpful. So, his turn is come and gone. We can actually probably just use Taika's bond here instead. Then that's the move. Oh shit, never mind, we can't, because we don't fucking have it. Using healing elixirs this early is kind of a bum deal. We're probably gonna have to go buy more. As much as that pains me to say. Yeah, we're just gonna have to pop our bond regardless. We're just gonna bleed time otherwise. You can one-shot this whole fight if you get Aemon with full bond to go right at the beginning, but alas, that was just not in the cards for us today. But we can't afford any more damage. We're gonna, in fact, have to heal. That was probably unnecessary, but... Oh, fuck, you know what I did want to do, though? Is replace this with heal. Okay, cool. It's very important. You absolutely need heal for the later part of the game, and if I forget now, I'll forget forever. So we're going to pass the next 2 turns with Taika. We're losing time already. already. Bummer. That's my gold, but still. That sucks. Oh my god, dude, he's so busted, bro. He's so busted. Taika is so busted. Did you see how much damage that one tick of curse did? Almost all her HP. Fucking madness. Out of control, dude. He's a monster. He's an animal. So right here, we're going to have to go buy a couple more healing elixirs since we used them. Adarin has a single healing elixir on her, so that's why I used Steel on Eamon when I had the opportunity. You know, sometimes you finish that scene right there, and she's standing there, and you gotta wait for her to move. It's such a pain in the ass. But we'll do it right now. We should have enough money to at least buy one or two, and that should tide us over for the rest of the game. That way, since we're right next to it, it makes the most sense. Wow, we had more money than I thought. Cool, we should be straight. Now, if this was a Hollow Knight % run, then it'd be a little different, but thank God it's not. Otherwise, like, I'm not even prepared for it, set up for it, rather. Oh, we get no, we don't. We don't get a full heal, so we have to warp. Right? I don't know. It's too late now, but. Oh, we do get a full heal. We do. No, we don't. Fuck, I don't remember. I don't remember. But we have to sit through this eventually anyway, so might as well do it now. Especially on this split where we're going to save a bunch of time anyways. It'll look a little less skewed. Oh, fuck. I haven't saved at any point. I guess there's no point in saving, right? Because if I die, it's just a dead run. I can't PB anymore. So maybe a Twisted Guardian. Guess you could save there. No, we don't want him to get that. So right off the bat, I need to switch Eamon, and I need to change their abilities on Eamon and Ive. Can't forget to do that, otherwise the first fight is going to be a huge pain. What was I doing? Yeah. Spud Blast Plus. Lance, Electro Lance, Fire Lance. Did I equip Lightning? I did. I did. We're good. Cool. That was actually a really clean fight. Lightning procced real clean right there at the beginning. We got two procs from Taika and one from Ive, so that was nice. This fight is a little bit more annoying. Oh, are you fucking serious? Do we have full bond on Nart? Okay, we do. Okay. So because these enemies are undead, at least 4 of them are, we can do damage to them with heal, which is what we just did. And it's good to do it there because otherwise, Nart and Ive as a pair don't really. That's kind of like a support bond system. They don't have any abilities that can like really push damage. Not all at once. Not unless you equip Nart with Whirlwind, but he would have to be spec'd out for something like that. And he's not. This fight can get a little ugly, as you can see. We're probably gonna have to use the allotted healing items. So the way that these little tournament sections work, anytime that you come in, the game gives you a set amount of ammo and a specific types that you can use, and that's all you're given. It also gives you healing items, but because it does that, it allows me to not have to do any of the gardening in the game. Please don't kill him. Thank God. Ooh. Almost heal Nart. Please don't attack Eamon. Nice. Cool. This one is kind of a pain. I like to use Eamon's bond if I have it available. I think we should. There's always one that doesn't want to come. Oh, not quite. So we'll kill these first. That was unfavorable. You know, it's a gamble right there whether or not you want to use lightning or quake. These people are equal to both. Quake would probably do a little bit more damage because of the Earth Mastery and has a chance to stun, so I probably should have gone that route. But lightning is way higher risk, higher reward. If lightning sticks, you do a fuck ton of damage. And lightning stuck on a couple of things, so. Oh, I didn't realize there was a Yimkin still alive. Thankfully, he buffered the thing that was about to die anyway, so. We just need Taika to take a turn and we're fine. Now that we have the luxury of being, we'll just burn both of the bonds in this fight, save a little bit of time here. That was really nice. And we should have enough bond by the time we get back in here for the second round and the second pass through the Suvia, the third round of it, in order to be able to kill that encounter that we weren't able to. So right off the bat, I need to curse the Gardas. I probably, oh shit. And Ground Frost. We'll heal now. That's fine. What's going on, Sanai? How are you, my guy? I should have regen there. That was lost value. I'm doing alright, man. No complaints. No complaints here, my dude. No complaints at all. Taika needs quick rest. He needs energized. So he can at least have one. I would rather have. I'd rather have energized. She needs. We can give her might actually. Give him might and resilience. What's everybody? Hey, congrats on your tournament showing, my dude. You're in winners finals, correct? By the way, I'm working on a flyer for that. It's gonna be lit. Grand. Oh, is that how it works? You go straight to grand? I thought that it was like loser. No, you're right. You're right. And the winner of losers finals plays the grand finals. That's correct. That's dope. 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 Well, congratulations. Still. Even more so. How close were the matches with you and the Darcis? I haven't peeped them. Wow, real suspect. The guy who organized the event is in grand finals. Wow. Wow. Yeah, alright. No bullshittery afoot there, Kappa. That's why I got robbed. That's why I got 2-0'd in both of my matches. Because there was trickery afoot. Obviously. Oh, damn. We might not even be level 16 by the end of this. Ah! No more 40 clears, though. Damn, really? It was like that? That's intense. But yeah, like, correct me if I'm wrong, though, but that was like considered an upset. I'll have to go back and watch. I watched Pasama's VODs as well. But yeah, it's like Dawn. What is it? It's Dawn and Shawnee, and then whoever wins that faces you? Oh, wow. Wow, that's a slick setup then. You got to 40, yikes. That's crazy. Aw, man. Nah. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. That ain't shit, bro. Community's not big enough. We need all the vets. They need to be in it, dude. Don't sweat it. No one actually thinks it's sketch. I mean, like, the 3 people that are in the finals are like, oh, and Darcis is still in it. So the 4 people who are remaining are just the 4 people who've played the longest. I think people understand that. But at the same time, like, if you're doing it from a less stress side of things, I can understand that as well. I'm gonna do a full heal. Might as well. We're not even level 16, bro. I'm gonna have to do another round. guess I don't have to. We'll see how everything goes. It's gonna be interesting. I've never not had. Jesus, we're severely underleveled. Hey, what's going on, Trevor? How are you? I guess we can guarantee a PB by doing another round. But sub 3 is definitely not on the table. This doesn't feel like a sub 3 run. We're gonna do another round just to be safe. Cause we can't afford to. We can't. I mean, 16. I can have a go at 16, low 16, but not 15. It's too low. We lost a lot more EXP than I thought in the beginning. That's why we saved so much time. Oh shit. Resilience, I guess. Give her armor. Resilience. Armor. I still need to get quick rest on Taika as well. Yeah, there's a couple new strats. I guess my PB wasn't as ironed out as I thought as well. That also helps. But there's also, like, right here, I could have not done what I'm doing right now and saved myself about 7.5, be like 10 minutes ahead, essentially, on sub 3 potential. But that adds, like, tons of risk to the remainder of the run. And, had I had a better early game EXP-wise, we could have probably done that, but it's already cutting it close, and we're not where we need to be. So, but it should be a surefire PB. I mean, all the hard shit is done after this. Oh no. So the actual skip is switch only, and the switch, it saves about 12 minutes, but the switch is so slow and loads that it still loses time at the end of when all is said and done. Which is pretty bad. Don't want to use Electro. Yeah, exactly. Just a couple ideas, trying some things out. It's crazy too, because like this is supposed to be my D-Rust run, but I'm already ahead of world record pace, and I haven't played this game in like a month. So it's the Crystal Bearers, dude. It's like my body was just like, finally a game that's not Crystal Bearers, and I'm doing well. That's how it works. No one can tell me any different. Dude, come on, we're doing so little damage. What do we need here? We need a lightning. If I die, she dies. It's whatever. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Oh, dude, you just finished the last episode of Game of Thrones? Really? So does that mean you're prepared now to watch the new season that comes out on Sunday? Made me watch them. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't read all of it. That's my bad. You guys didn't see nothing. Yeah, it sucks that Taika's slowed, but goddamn, he's got a lot of magic stacks as a result. We can still probably be 3 or 4 minutes ahead leaving this, which is a fat PB, but it's not sub 3, that's for sure. But we got 2.5 weeks, and if the very first run of a D-Rust is coming out like this, we should be able to push that dream. How has streaming Rocket League been going for you, Trevor? Also, Sand Knight, when are the, oh, I guess we don't know when the matches are next, right? Because of they haven't have the runners decided amongst themselves or whatever. Because I can put dates on the flyer as well, if that's the case. But if not, then it's not a big deal. Well, yeah, I just put the Discord link and people can go there for infos. points. That's not good. We need a stun here. A couple of them. Nice. I actually didn't think she would kill with that. That was dumb of me. I don't know why I did it in that order. I didn't realize that I hadn't hit the thing yet. Alright. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Guard. Cool, cool. So now we're level 16. So where we're at now, we should be without even having to have done that a third time. Like, that's how crazy bad we were EXP-wise in the early game. But now the fun starts. This is when the run goes 100 miles an hour. It starts off very low-key, and you're just kind of trudging. We go through the first 30% of the game in 2 hours and 21 minutes, and then we go through what's left, the final 70% of the game in like less than an hour. Just because Taika's busted, and you just gotta set up Taika to be busted to carry you through the disgusting end game. Tremblebone should be easy. Franier should be fine. Twisted Guardian is really the only thing. Also, you can screw up Neuron. It happens from time to time. Valverici bow as well, but otherwise everything's pretty straightforward. This should be a, I don't want to say guaranteed PB obviously, but it should be at least a really, really good chance. It's hard to even bleed 5.5 minutes. It's funny, I've set a few world records on D-Rust in the past. Parasite Eve primarily, just because my time with Parasite Eve was always so sporadic in the sense of I would get real tired of the game, do something else for a month or two, revisit it again. Sometimes it's nice to get that refresher and to kind of get your mind away from it. Like, you might not be as warm and as hot, you know, as peak form. But absolutely, sometimes it helps you to forget some bad habits you're doing, or to just kind of like let you decompress, and you come at it with a fresh perspective situation. I'm actually excited to learn and run World of Final Fantasy, but I figured I need to work on this. Yeah, hey, we're 5.5 minutes, we're almost 6 minutes ahead, HGH, and I didn't even skip around to Suvia. Can you believe that? That's crazy, right? Everybody's in the wrong stance and nobody has talents on. Oops. I don't know, dude. I have no idea. That's what I'm saying. We just all the splits have been gold for some reason. I don't know what's going on. We need a little bit more damage here, though. We don't got it. Wow. So, yeah, we're going to lose time here. That's my fault, though. I had everybody not set up correctly. Oh, wait, we need quick rest. Fucking agility, I guess. We're like all out of talents. Once we defeat Franir, though, we'll get a few more. But skipping around Asuvia would have saved us. We would have been 10 minutes ahead. So sub 3 is doable, my guy. Somewhere, somehow, maybe on PC. Like if there's a minute saved in loads, and we get down to like a 301, maybe I'll switch over to PC for a couple attempts. I really would like not to though, because I hate PC runs. Need to make sure I tag the first save stone. I have a bad habit of forgetting to do that. I think it's faster when it comes to coming back here. Kind of want to draw the Amory out, if at all possible, so that I don't get stuck. There we go, that's good enough. These fights have gone pretty well. Knock on wood. Sometimes they go quite ugly, especially this one. Why did I do that? That was so fucking dumb. He'll die so fast, the poor bastard. Poor bastard. He got cursed, dude. Could you imagine cursing just random shit like that? Curse is so busted. For anybody who's unfamiliar with this run, Curse is a really broken ability that we abuse, and it's not really super broken casually, but if you set it up a certain way, that's when it becomes hella broken. We needed that chest because it has a magic tile in it. Meow. So the way that damage in this game works is damage is capped right at 9999. So like, you know, a lot of games. However, Curse is not actually one instance of damage. What it does is it puts it puts 4 DOTs on, and each of those DOTs is not like, it's not one big, like, it's not you're cursed as one instance of damage. It's 4 instances, one for each of those DOTs. So theoretically, it has the potential of doing max damage, but 4 times. So you're able to go, instead of 10,000, you're able to do 40,000. Oh, nobody even has a. I guess I could have saved the ones after Tremblebone, but it's whatever. Doesn't hurt. Everybody's a little bit stronger in whatever way. I have his agility, so it's like, quick rest on Taika is really good though. So that's for sure. Oh, we got hasted, nice. They both got hasted, oh my god. That's really favorable. Now we just gotta go fight the cancer. So we're gonna go up the left side here and get the red Amory because we're gonna take it with us when we go to TG, which is the Tower of Durskip. It's something that's kind of evolved over time, but it allows us to skip the longest puzzle section in the game. Man, we're in really good shape as far as like resources and levels and everything. Twisted Guardian, I gotta go to Suvia, so we'll do talents first. Never mind. Dizzle. This is what I didn't even skip around to Suvia, bro. I did. This is the same route as always. Skipping around to Suvia would have put us 10 minutes ahead leaving Suvia, I think. So there's still that strat. So sub 3. I don't know what has happened during the course of this run that's made it turn out this way, but I'll take it. It's the D-Rust luck, I guess. Watch, I forgot something like super crucial. I was like, oh, that's why. But yeah, we were so behind on EXP from like how badly the early game went that I was like, fuck, I gotta do another run of Suvia. I can't afford to. I was only level 15. Losing. Yeah, you can place it here. Thank you so much, my good sir. I'm almost done, dude. I'm crushing it right now. Thanks, boss. Appreciate y'all. Twice in two Whataburgers in one day. Hell yeah. I know, dude. That's what I'm saying. Possum, I appreciate your love and respect. Possum likes training montages for some reason. And is that really your go-to training montage song? I'm more of the Flashdance Michael Cimbello maniac. You know? I'm more in that realm. She's a steel town girl on a Saturday night. Everybody's in the wrong stance, but it's alright. It's a barnacle, so it's like whatever. Gonna need a montage. That one does go pretty hard. Dude, Eamon is still under-leveled, man. That's crazy. That's how bad that went. Eamon and I were both dead for the first barnacle. One of them is dead for like add or in, or both, or some mushy. I can't remember. Your montages are pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie to you. Also, this Whataburger, I'm gonna murder it. So we gotta finish as fast as possible before it gets all gross. So we need to go to Franier's Grotto, not Lair. I do this every time. Franier's Grotto. Ooh. Fuck! It's the wrong one! Whatever. Nice. What? Why are we still fighting one of the beetles? A bad movie with the montage is just annoying. Yeah, I think the bad movie in general is just annoying. But I can totally agree that it gets hammed up another level for sure. Alright, who's ready for Twisted Guardian to take a dump on me? We're not going to save or anything. We're just going to YOLO the shit out of it. I mean, we could technically save. But that's for bitches. Dude, they have the TV so loud that I'm hearing the PlayStation menu up there, and I keep thinking it's mine. Alright, let's do this. So we gotta do some menuing here so that we can have the correct strat available to us. Okay, Ive. She needs might. That's probably it. Eamon needs armor. Resilience. And he needs to take off Benjo's blaster. Oh, he also needs cloak. I would actually prefer it to be like this. She needs cloak as well. He needs resilience, sure. Taika just needs more magic, as always. I think that's the move. Let's go! Come on, TG, please don't dump on me! Everybody hail the Twisted Guardian God. Please don't wire to me, you piece of dog shit. Oh, this is a really good setup. Decroded piece of crap. Oh, Tyga's turn got skipped. That sucks. Just need one more turn with Taika. That's all. Nice. Fuck it. I just can't. I can't risk it. What's that gonna hurt? Nothing. We'll be fine. That was a good decision. Ride round, baby, ride round like a record, baby, ride round, round, round. And we can actually keep everybody in the. I'm gonna keep Eamon the way he's set up with talents, just because it makes him a little bit more, like, obviously less damage, but gives him a little bit more reliability towards some of the later game fights. Yo, Dizzle, I had Whataburger twice today, bro. Can you imagine? Oh, you know what? Using Taika's bond there, like, it saved me all the risk and sped up that fight just a tad. But at the same time, it's something I've been doing recently, has been using a bond charged lightning in order to defeat the final round of robots before Sentient Train. I doubt that we'll have the bond to be able to do that now, but it's alright. Safer TG is probably the play. Fuck, I can't remember these tiles. They'll just have to come to me organically. Oh, got it. Nice. Oh yeah, no doubt. I'm gonna have to, like, the day that I get remarried, I'm gonna just have to be healthy from that point on. I might not live that long, but, like, that's my middle ground. This game is actually quite quiet. Alright, so now we start fighting shit, I think. Yeah, yeah. We have lightning. We have everybody's stacks on deck. Need to make sure that I don't forget the Aegis list. That's what I'm saying. I might be dead before 10 years. Dude, 10 years is optimistic at this rate. We didn't get a single proc of lightning. That blows. Oh, he's in suicide mode though, so that's fine. We'll just leave him. That was uglier than it needed to be for a 4-enemy encounter. But if Taika and Aemon, well, just Taika, he's the only one with bonds. But if Taika takes good damage, his bond will go up faster. And we might have bonds for the final fight. Please. Needs, oh, wow, no sticking, huh? That sucks. It's hasted. Of course, Aemon's fucking hasted. Wow, Taika's stunned. Shit. I don't know what to do here then. That sucks. He's already the slowest character. Yikes. Yikes and a moly. He's gonna have so many magic stacks. Hey RP, what's going on? How are you? Thank you so much for the good lucks. He's gonna have so much magic stacked. If we live that long. Might not, to be honest. Jesus, dude. Nert's priority. 5 can die. Look how many stacks he's got, bro. Oh no, even though he's stunned, he still loses stacks. That sucks. I actually never realized that that's how it worked. Try not to get stunned, though. It's the craziest thing. Hurry the fuck up, dude. Where's Taika's turn? Jesus, it took you long enough. This is a fiasco. I'm sorry to hear that, RP. Hopefully whatever is ailing you, my friend, resolves itself sooner than later. And I'm doing alright. Taxes? Oh yeah, I did my taxes like in the beginning of January. Yeah, for sure. Mega bummer. That went fucking terribly. But the good news is the last fight we're about to do, we have bond for now because those fights took so long. Oh, you gotta be shitballs in me, dude. Fuck! This is what is happening? Why are they all running away like idiots? Yeah, TG is a fast fight though, to be fair. But yeah, I know that was awful. Fuck it. We're just gonna have to do 2 fights, dude. I'm so fucking upset. I should have bonded right then and there. That was dumb. We're gonna have to. He's stunned again! This is the move. Check it out. You didn't wake up. Oh, you don't wake up from stun that way. Wow, to watch a fucking huge time save just disappear like this is ridiculous. Wow, we're not even close, dude. We're gonna lose like 3 minutes, dude. It all went downhill when I got here. It's always somebody. It's okay. PB is a PB. It's just not ideal. But in the future, at least we know. Where's Chrono? He left already. Finally, it's Tyga's turn. He's all the way at the top of the list, of course. We still have 2 minutes, or 2 enemies to fight. And one's all the way in fucking over here. What are you doing, bro? Seriously. And why does Taika keep going first? That's super unfortunate. Please die. An adult and on the East Coast. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. He always be like, well, I gotta go to bed. I'm like, it's like 8:30. And then I realize, oh yeah, it's not where you're at. You got like a whole life and shit, so I understand. Well, that's a bummer, man. To lose all that time on just pretty bad luck. Double stuns on Taika, that's unheard of. I've never been stunned on Taika in those fights. And for that last one, the grouping to go so poorly was just a shame, but we'll still, hopefully we can come out of this still 4 minutes ahead, 3.5 minutes ahead, somewhere like that. It's crazy when the sentient train split shafts you harder than TG. It's like the easiest boss in the whole game and the worst. But had so at our best we're 6.5 minutes ahead basically. You incorporate the Suvia, the 2-round Suvia, save another 5 minutes. Sub 3 is possible, dude, on this PS4. Probably even more so on the PC. I imagine at least a minute is saved. That sucks, dude. Like I said, almost 3 minutes. That's a real shame. Such is life, you know. What are you gonna do? It's speed running. That's just the way she goes. I would have been a lot more upset if I wasn't so far ahead. Like if I lost a PB pace to something like that, that would bother me a little bit more. But it's a D-Rust run. Can't really complain. It's not Parasite Eve. 3 minutes in Parasite Eve is the difference in the entire game. Even though they're both right around the same time frame. That's crazy how that works. I guess it's just a matter of optimization. Man, Parasite Eve sucks. We can still get mega dick down by the Fire Barnacle as well and lose the whole run, so. But I feel like we paid our dues at the Sentient Train, so we should be in fairly good shape here. If the fate and destiny and karma and all that mumbo jumbo is accurate. So right here you can actually like just run over this mountainside. Oh, I don't need to. Dope. Oh shit, he has a lot of might. Yeah, that's true. We'll get there eventually for sure. Damn, no haste. That was easy. That was a really favorable turn order. Well, that was weird. Did you see like how the camera angle panned like that? Because I was rubbing against the wall. That's funny. Sometimes because the camera, you can't control the camera in this game, and it follows you and whatnot. Sometimes you see some really weird stuff happen, or it puts you in like some really not advantageous positions where you can't necessarily see really well, like if you're too close to certain walls and things like that. Also, in Festival of Magic, you had to get Fire Spud plus. I think it's 3. I think it was the highest version. Can't remember. But one of those two, in order to be able to tear down those walls. Well, they removed that requirement in this version of the game, thank God. I don't know why I saved. Because, this, in the Festival of Magic run with the broken stat thing, like 3 hours of his run was having to wait for that shit. Do armor. Resilience and resilience. All right, let's go. The old strat of TG saves like a minute, but it's like, you remember the consistency rate. It was like 10%. So it needs 2 turns. Nice, really good damage spread. Nice. Ooh, money. That was a beautiful fight. Man, I'm getting just brilliant turn orders and really good damage rolls across the board. So we gotta go back to Suvia. It's above Bone Tree every time, dude, and I can never remember. I'm always like, I don't trust myself because you can't see it. So how have your yoga streams been going, RP? Have you been enjoying them? Aside from like your constant experimenting with audio or whatever, has everything else been pretty fun? I guess we don't need this anymore. We don't need. Fuck. Lost a couple seconds there by doing that, but it's not worth risking. Not an Ichibo and Bryn for sure. I only had healing elixir pluses at this point. And I need to save those for Valor Ichibo. So we'll go to Karba. Do Ichibo and Bryn. Hopefully Ichibo and Bryn is... There's time to save there as well. I mean, that fight always goes awful. So, Servi G, the guy who mods the Crystal Bearers and the previous world record holder, he hasn't speedrun or streamed in like some years. So I imagine he probably just doesn't check speedrun.com. So I put an order in, or a request in to be made mod. And they said no, that they're going to try to reach out to him on Twitter. And I was like, dude, I already tried. Like, it's kind of silly, but whatever. Gotta memorize the script, but it's nice to change the pace of my life. A highlight. I agree. See, that's why I love streaming so much, and I've grown so attached to it. First of all, I'm a creature of habit, right? So I like my days to be the same every single day. I love that, and it gives me that ability. But also, I get to chill with homies, and it's for fuck off. And it's a nice ordeal. So I can totally respect and understand that. Oh, fancy feet. Alright, we're just gonna YOLO the shit out of this. That's what I'm saying, right? And I kind of feel slighted by VG because he's not replying to anything I say. And I don't want to be like, this dickhead isn't reproving my shit. Because I don't think poorly of the guy at all. But like at the same time, if you haven't played in years, you probably should have relinquished that control a bit ago. This is actually ideal. He always opens up with Iron Skin first. And it gives us the opportunity to... Can we throw sand? No. I was like, we have dead turns until all this shit is taking place anyway, so. He literally just laughs at you. I don't want to have to use Bond here. Wow, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Please don't miss. Oh guys, this is going bad. Oh, perfect order of things. That was a heads up play. I knew he would open with that shit, dude. Fucking knew you would do me like that. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, that's for sure. Alright, we stopped the bleeding. We stopped the bleeding, we did it! Woo, that was close! Had I not, it was important that I did Ive first, because I knew she would get another turn, which would give me the opportunity to get Nart, who I knew would get a double turn. So we were able to get everybody up all at once. Woo, man! Yeah, I mean, totally. I totally agree. Like, he shouldn't be like, hey guys, I'm in charge of 5 different SRCOM leaderboards because it doesn't fit my lifestyle anymore. Like, that's ridiculous. I agree, but at the very least, like after an account has been inactive for like a year, like they haven't logged on in over a year, maybe there should be like some kind of thing where it's like, well, let's check and see if he's the only mod of any of these leaderboards. Like that kind of stuff is, you know, annoying, because what if the person's unreachable and then their desire to like, they won't, I requested mod, like I'm the only person who's run the game in 4 years, and they're like, well, I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? Who the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, that fight is all over the place. It always is. It's just, and I'll tell you the reason it is because it's the only fight in the game, aside from Twisted Guardian, and there's a reason that those two fights are the worst, where you can't lean on Curse to just obliterate, carry you through because the Iron Skin. So there's 2 turns that they get for free where you can't do anything besides buff and wait, and you get slowed as well, so technically they get like 3 or 4 turns. But oops, it's this one first, and then this one, and then I did it wrong. That's true. I can see that. I can see that. I get what you're saying for sure. But like, who's gonna verify it? You know, like none of the. There's only 2 runs. One dude hasn't played the game in forever, so it's like, yeah, my hands are kind of tied. I don't have a whole lot of options. In a Serve EG, really, after being inactive and not a part of speedrunning for like multiple years, is he going to care enough to watch it, or is he just going to click approve? You know? I mean, that's a special situation, obviously, so it can't be like a rule of thumb, but I have a sneaky suspicion he will not be watching all 3 hours or 4 hours of it. Oh, I'm doing bad on my movement. I cannot fuck this up. Threaded it perfectly. Didn't even get aggro. Get BGG to mod it. What's going on, Smile? Tross, how are you guys? Okay, so Taika has another opportunity to get more magic. We need Anne back again. And more magic. She needs to have, where is it? Battle Medic and... Ooh, fuck. I don't know. Quick Step is nice. No, it's not. No, it's not. Not here. He needs to have, fucking, I don't know. Quick Step, I guess. And Eamon needs immunity chance. And that's it. Let's do it. I would be interested to see my some of best after this. Come on, Valverici Bo, don't shaft me, buddy. That's a good start. It's always Untitled for some reason. Oh, fuck. I gotta chill out on that. I don't want him to get hasted. He gets stunned. Let's do it this way. Nice! Now we can haste him. So I could have done that a different way there to try to expedite this fight a little bit. But I feel pretty good about doing it that way. It's safer. Nice. One more turn. That's all it's gonna take. Wow. That was a really unfortunate situation. We did it! We weathered the storm! We weathered the storm! New world record! Woo! Yay! On a D-Rust, man. This is the first time I've played this game in like, what, a month? Look at these splits, they're kinda fucking everywhere, dude. Oh, baby! Look at those! Look at that summer best, dude, that's insane!
Not.
To be fair, you gotta add about 2 minutes to that, though, because of the old TG strat being way faster. But, like, never happening. So yeah, we could, the sub 3 is definitely doable, because we didn't even cut the round to Suvia today. That's like 5 minutes by itself. That 5 minutes, plus the, not getting shafted by the, train section, and doing a little bit better at Valparaiso. That's it right there. Cool, man. Good stuff. That was a ton of fun. I will not deprive you guys of your of seeing Frog Boy, so we'll get to that. Thank you guys for the memes and the bet on it and all of the stuff in between. Wow, cool.
Not.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you guys so much for nutting, Stefan and RP both. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I hope so too, but it's not like the end of the world. Like I know I did it, right? It's just a matter of like it might never get addressed. Pepe Bass, dude, he's getting it for show. Wow, that's pretty neat. D-Rust Earthlock world record. Yay. I'm happier than I'm acting, I promise. Dope, man. I popped off way harder for that fucking